My name is Gonzo. I'm a Cincinnati-based artist. I've been painting pretty much my whole life. Just in October did I start doing Gonzo gear, which is my line of painted clothing. I've always had a drive to be creative in my life. My initial reaction when choosing a college major was to go into fashion design because I always wanted to do some kind of wearable art. I feel like clothing's a really great way to express yourself, express a little bit about who you are as a person. And so I started off in fashion design, did design foundations where I did a lot of the drawing classes and learned the skills I needed to portray a visual idea. And as I started to transition into the fashion-specific classes, I realized that the industry was really something that I didn't want to be a part of. It wasn't really collaborative. It wasn't people helping each other out. It wasn't people, bouncing off each other's ideas so much as it was competitive. And that wasn't something that I wanted to involve myself in for the rest of my life. Well, I was first introduced to the scene that I'm involved with painting in through Electric Forest in Rothbury, Michigan in 2011. I went there and I really had no idea about the entire scene that was going on behind music, everything else that went into it, the clothing, the art, the people, really just the pure creativity of it all and the openness of it all. And that was really eye-opening for me. And from there I went from a very large festival and I started going to smaller festivals that are in the area, a lot of Ohio festivals. And I really began to see this art side of the community. There wasn't just the music, there was art paired with music. As you watch the music, you watch these artists create these beautiful works of art right in front of your eyes. You see the music feed into it. And as I got more involved with the Ohio painting scene, I thought, hell, I'm an artist, I can do this too. I thought about just starting up my own live painting with canvases, but I really thought I wanted to do something that was prolific, something where people would really see it and remember it, something that stands out. And I had a jacket that I'd painted on a trip visiting a buddy in Copenhagen, and he had just a little bit written on the arm. And I bought some paint markers over there and I started painting my jacket, and eventually, the paint just took over the jacket. It went from a plain leather jacket that I never wore to my favorite piece of art that I could wear around every day. I envisioned having this booth at a festival where it's the fusion of clothing and art with the live art element, where you can come in and see all these works of art, and then you can go to the stage and see one being created right in front of your eyes. And I feel like that draws a really neat connection between the music and the art and the clothing and the people that are there. In the next 5 years, I definitely want to expand a lot of what I'm doing. Right now, I'm painting on purses and jackets and vests, but I really want to start expanding into something where everybody can have something, and even if they don't have the money to afford a jacket, they can still have a little piece of art that they can carry with them. And it really just turns out better when you create something that's specifically for a person, and you put your energy into creating it for them, and then you see their reaction when they get it, and it's exactly what they want, if not greater. It's one of the best feelings to see people react to something created for them.